The world wants you to believe in balance, in harmony, in some cosmic justice that keeps everything in order. What a beautiful lie. There's no balance, no order, just chaos wrapped in a prettier package. They dress it up, call it morality, tell you to play nice, follow the rules, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be rewarded in the end. But rewards, they don't exist. Not for people like us. The ones who see the cracks in the system. Who understand the game isn't fair and never will be. Good and evil, they're just words. Empty shells we fill with whatever meaning makes us feel comfortable. The good are the ones who smile and shake hands while they stab you in the back. The evil are honest about their intentions, and that's why you fear them. At least they don't pretend. At least they're real. But society, oh no, society loves a mask of righteousness, of decency, of false virtue. And you wear it too, don't you? You tell yourself you're one of the good ones. You convince yourself you're better, cleaner, different. But deep down, in that dark little corner of your soul you pretend doesn't exist, you know the truth. You're not better. No one is. We're all the same. Hungry. Desperate, clawing for survival in a world that doesn't care. You want to be the hero, the savior, the one who makes it all better. But here's the punchlining. There are no heroes. Just people willing to do whatever it takes to survive. Some call it evil, others call it strength. What do you call it? Every saint has a shadow. Every act of kindness is tainted by self-interest, by ego, by the quiet hope that someone will notice, that someone will approve. And when they don't, when the applause doesn't come, oh, how quickly the mask slips. You see, the world doesn't reward goodness. It rewards power, control, the ability to bend others to your will, to rewrite the rules, to make the game yours. But you already know this. You feel it every time you're overlooked. Every time someone stronger takes what's yours. You tell yourself you're better than them, that you're noble for staying in the light, for playing fair. But what has it gotten you? Pain, regret, resentment. The light doesn't save you. It blinds you. It makes you weak. The darkness, though. The darkness is honest. It doesn't lie to you, doesn't make promises it can't keep. It shows you the world as it is, raw, brutal, unkind. And when you embrace it, when you let it seep into your bones, you'll find strength you never knew you had. Not the strength to save, but the strength to endure, to fight, to win. Life is chaos, my dear audience, pure, unfiltered chaos dressed up in suits and masks to make you think it's something else. They sell you the dream of order, the illusion of fairness, and you swallow it whole, don't you? But deep down, you know the truth. It's all a lie. Good, evil, right, wrong. They're just words. Tools they use to keep you in line. The so-called good people. They're no saints. They hide their cruelty behind charity, their selfishness behind smiles. They call themselves righteous, but righteousness is just arrogance with a halo. And the ones they call evil, the villains, they're the honest ones. They don't hide their hunger for power, their refusal to kneel. Good is a leash, a collar they place around your neck to keep you docile. They tell you to follow the rules, to obey, to sacrifice your desires for the greater good. But whose good are they talking about? Certainly not yours. No, the rules are made to benefit them, the powerful, the ones who laugh while you break your back trying to be good enough. And when you fail, and you will fail, they'll blame you. They'll call you weak, flawed, unworthy. But here's the punchline: they rigged the game from the start. Evil is freedom. It's tearing off the leash and throwing it at their feet. It's saying no when the world demands you say yes. They fear it because it's uncontrollable, untamed, and raw. They label it chaos because chaos can't be boxed, can't be chained, can't be bent to their will. But chaos is the only honest force in this world. It doesn't pretend to be fair or just, it simply is. And if you want to survive, you don't run from it. You embrace it. They think they know pain, but they don't. Pain isn't a sharp sting or a broken bone. Pain is the silence after the screams fade. Pain is the weight that never lifts, the shadow that clings to you no matter how fast you run. Pain becomes you. It molds you into something unrecognizable. And when you finally stare into the mirror, you don't see a man anymore. You see the void they left behind. Oh, they'll tell you to move on, to forgive, to heal. But what do they know of healing when they were the ones holding the blade? What do they know of forgiveness when they never asked for it? They expect you to rise above, to be better. But why should you? Why should you give them the satisfaction of being the bigger person when all they ever did was cut you down to size? They laugh at your suffering because they believe they're untouchable. They think their power, their wealth, their connections will shield them from the storm. But storms don't ask permission. They don't choose favorites. And this storm is mine. I will tear through their walls, rip apart their illusions, and leave them standing in the rubble of everything they thought would protect them. They'll call it vengeance, but vengeance is too small a word for what I am. This is something older, something primal, something they can't comprehend because they've never faced it. Oh, they'll say I've lost my humanity. But humanity is a fragile thing, isn't it? It cracks under pressure, shatters under grief, and what's left is something sharper, something harder. I didn't lose my humanity. They took it from me, piece by piece, with every lie, every betrayal, every stolen moment I'll never get back. And now they want to act surprised when the man they broke decides to fight back. They want to play the victim in a game they started. How pathetic. They'll try to reason with me, to talk me down, but words are cheap, and their words mean nothing. They've twisted language into a weapon, using it to manipulate, to deceive, to control. But I don't play their games anymore. Their words fall on deaf ears because I've heard it all before. The apologies, the excuses, the promises, it's all meaningless. They only speak to save themselves, not because they feel remorse, not because they care. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get one thing straight. No one cares about you. Not really. They care about what you can give them, how you can serve them, how you can make their lives easier. The moment you stop being useful, you stop existing. That's the truth they don't want you to see. They dress it up in pretty little lies, family, friendship, loyalty. But in the end, everyone is just looking out for themselves. And you're just another piece on their board. But here's the thing about the board. It only works if you follow the rules, if you stay in your place, if you keep pretending that being a pawn is noble. But pawns don't win the game. Pawns get sacrificed. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather flip the board than play a game where I'm meant to lose. They'll tell you to be patient, to wait for your turn, to work hard, to be good, and someday you'll be rewarded. But someday never comes. The ones at the top, they don't play fair. They don't follow the rules they set for you. They take what they want, when they want, and laugh while you struggle to climb a ladder they keep pulling higher. So tell me, why are you still playing their game? Why are you still waiting for permission to live, to fight, to take? They won't hand you anything. They never have. The only ones who get what they want in this world are the ones ruthless enough to reach out and take it. They call it greed. They call it selfishness. But what do they call their own hunger, ambition, success, drive? Funny, isn't it? The same actions but different words. It's only wrong when you do it. When they do it, it's justified. When they lie, steal, manipulate, it's strategy. When you do it, you're the villain. Fine. Be the villain. Be the nightmare they whisper about. Because the truth is, they don't fear monsters. They fear competition. They fear someone who isn't shackled by their illusions. Someone who sees the game for what it is and refuses to play along. And that's real power.